Welcome back, everybody. We're in the field house in Commerce. East Texas A&M swept in a hoops doubleheader. Lamar's women won the earlier game. The men fall in the second, 65-55. There's a lot of similarities between this one and the game before. A lot of this decided not just in the scoring column, but in the rebounding, where the Lions were more than doubled up on the glass today. Lamar, 48 rebounds to the Lions' 23. The Cardinals with 21 offensive and 27 defensive rebounds. The Lions were 6 and 17 with their numbers. Yikes. Points, second chance points went kind of the way you would expect they would with all those offensive boards by the visitors. Lamar outscored East Texas A&M on points after offensive rebounds. That's the second chance, 20-2. That's a huge gap there. Turnovers were fairly even. In fact, won by the Lions, who had 14 turnovers to the Cardinals' 18. Points off at turnovers were the Lions' way, but only by one, 18-17. Points in the paint went the Cards' way, 40-26. East Texas A&M had a 21-13 advantage on fast breaks. They had a +5 in the number of steals they made. 13 thefts in the game today to the Cardinals' 8. Lion bench played to a draw with the Cardinals. 23 all scored there. So we mentioned it in the game's closing moments. The Cardinals got everybody into the scoring column, and all but two players had more than one basket. East Texas A&M got everybody into the scorebook as well, but it was 6 out of the 10 that got into the game that made their way into the book with more than one. For the game, our guests shot 40.3%, 25 out of 62, but they got 11 more attempts. The Lions, 21 of 51 for 41.2. ET actually outshot Lamar. Lions with 2 more three-pointers, hit 6 out of 24. The Cards took 17, made 4. And then at the fix and feed line, Lions could have done better, but that's not the difference. 7 of 14 there, while Lamar hit 11 out of 15 at their end of the floor. 2 Cards end up in double digits. Alexis Marmoleos leading the way, 5 out of 9 from the floor. He had a couple of threes, 1 of 1 at the line, 13 points, 2 rebounds, an assist and a steal for him. Andrew Holyfield ended up in double digits. Holyfield, 3 of 7 shooting, 4 of 5 at the line, 10 points, 10 rebounds. There's somebody with a double-double. He had 1 assist and a couple of steals, as well as 2 of the Cardinals' 5 block shots. He's the only one to get more than 1. 8 points, 6 rebounds, and a block for Adam Hamilton. He played 25 and a half minutes, while Danquez Dawsey came off the bench for 21 and a half of his own. Hit 3 out of 12, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. That was the game-high number of dimes dropped. He had a steal also. 7 points, 7 rebounds, and a couple of dimes for Ja'Shawn Jackson. Yanko Bulajic off the bench for 6. He had a board and a steal. And you would find 4 points for Errol White. He had 11 boards, by the way, 1 assist and a block. Jaden Barr's off the bench to score 4 with 2 boards, 3 assists. And then Terrence Dixon Jr. with a and 1 opportunity. Scored a bucket, scored the free throw, 3 points, 2 rebounds for him. Cody Pennebaker had a basket, and that wraps up those numbers. Coming over to join us now, here is the Lions skipper, Jarrett Von Rosenberg. Coach, first off, your thoughts on the game overall?
I don't know. It's hard to tell live, but just a really poor job on the glass. And they were just so bad. We were so bad offensively. It just You did enough defensively, even with giving up that many points on the glass to win the game.
Yeah.
And we're incapable of making the right play consistently. We didn't turn it over as much as we had. That wasn't necessarily the problem, but, shoot ones that are contested versus seeing the open guy and vice versa. We turned them over 18 times, but you give up that many. That's so many possessions. I mean, even with 18 turnovers, they had 11 more shot attempts than us. And then you struggle from the free throw line, you struggle from 2, you struggle from 3. It's ugly as it gets.
Coach, all that rebounding led to a ton of points on second chance. Have you seen a 20-2 in a line score before? That's a huge gap.
I don't know. Possibly. That's how they play. But there's just we're spread out defensively. It's what's causing some of these problems. But there's too many times effort was we're going to get we made him miss a ton of shots. We were going to give up some offensive rebounds.
Coach, you blocked 9 of them.
Well, and that's the style. It's contradicting styles. We spread them out. We were able to get paint touches offensively, but we couldn't make the right read, and we obviously didn't shoot the ball well. But if they're going to put bigs on the floor, we got to combat it by scoring well and spreading them out. And we didn't do that. You saw some runs there, some stretches where, we really did make good plays and stuff, and we can't find any consistency from player to player and for 40 minutes.
Coach, I was looking at the box, and 8 out of 10 for Lamar hit more than one basket. It was 6 out of 10 for Lion U, and you only get 2 guys. They just barely get 2 in double digits. They just spread it around and found different shooters at different times.
Yeah, I mean, you hold their point guards, their 2 guards, to 3 of 12 and 2 of 11. And Holyfield, he had a good night because he was part of the offensive rebound, but he only scores 10 points. I thought the killer that really sealed it for him was the 3 we gave up. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they got it back to 10, and we never got really closer than that.
Coach, how about the play individually? And I'm thinking of our defense against them, but Alexis Marmoleos, who started the game at guard for them, I don't think we saw him for more than 5 minutes down in Beaumont. Today it was nearly 23, and he ended up the leader.
Oh, no, he was huge against us.
Was he?
Yeah, the first time. Yeah, he had 4 or 5 threes.
Okay.
He was really their only offense down at their place. And he, I thought we did a pretty good job on him. He got that one, like I was talking about, late that, put him over the top. But you look at the defensive box score, 4 of 17, 25 of 62, 11 of 15, only put him on the foul line 15 times. Like, that game is very, very winnable if you play better offense.
Okay, so it's a quick turnaround. You got to forget this one and move on to Monday night's affair. Here come the SFA Lumberjacks, and they're going to be a big, long, strong club to deal with again.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of the same. I guess the good thing or the bad thing about it is it's the same style. So you're not having to flip styles of what you're about to see. Again, we're going to have to spread them out and make them guard us, and do what we do and rebound the basketball. There's no question that they'll hear it and see it tomorrow, and I think we'll have a better focus or a better want to rebound. We are a little shorthanded at the forward spot, but
right.
That's not go back and looking at it, I guarantee that's not the issue for today.
I don't know of a coach that doesn't say it's next man up no matter who you got.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's kind of where it goes. One question about the play. There was that huge crush when Casey Uguakazi and their guy collided in midair. At Hamilton, I think it was, came down an awkward angle. They went back to review that just to look for any flagrant, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
just
and there wasn't
any.
Head
above any contact above the head or neck. There wasn't. Both guys were going for the ball. I don't think it was a foul at all. It's a loose ball.
I was kind of surprised they called it as well, but
that referees weren't the issue tonight.
No. All right. Okay, Coach. Anything else going out?
No, I appreciate it. We had a good crowd tonight. Appreciate everyone, continuing to show up. I know it's been a terrible year, but hopefully these guys will fight and get some home wins here down the stretch before we head into next year.
All right, Coach, thank you so much, and we will see you on Monday.
You got to go Lions.
Folks, that is Jarrett Von Rosenberg, head coach of your East Texas A&M Lions. They just dropped one to Lamar. The final score in this one ends up 65-55.